Have you been that Amazon shopper who, for instance, wants to purchase a true wireless earbud and the 5-star impression has caused you to pick the item? We all trust reviews, don't we? But how many of them are organic? Can we be confident about these painting the right picture because Amazon Marketplace is known to house fake reviews? So how does this happen? Are the sellers leaving multiple reviews under different accounts? Have you come across those Facebook ad campaigns? There are many out there with advertisers expecting users to sign up as product testers. And the criteria to qualify is to have an Amazon account. In this video, we will look at this one way by which Amazon reviews are getting manipulated. We will talk about a smartwatch and an earpod as well. Stay tuned. Over the past 2 weeks, I noticed several ads on my Facebook and Instagram feeds. They advertise tech products and are of the type that direct you to Facebook Messenger. The ads I noticed were mostly on earbuds or headphones. I did come across a few others like hair straighteners, power cable, smartwatch, and even a chair. So what are these campaigns and how do they work? Let me break it down. You click on the ad. A chatbot welcomes you on Messenger. To proceed, you click on an affirmative prompt. This is mostly a yes or the product name. You then receive instructions to purchase the product on Amazon, leave a 5-star review, and can request a refund through PayPal after the review is live. Once you reply agree, you're directed to the product and officially become a tester. I'm now going to take you through my experience with 3 such companies. And to put this into perspective, I will use this bar to position my experience from pleasant to not so pleasant. Let's begin with Seden, a wireless earbud company. My conversation with Seden was seemingly pleasant. It started with a couple standard texts with the chatbot until it was immediately taken over by a human. I requested purchase instruction and received this image, Beben Wireless Earpod, along with instructions to send order ID for verification. Beben. That is not the same as Seden, is it? Which was my next question, but I was told it's the same brand. Now hold on to that thought, we will come to this bit in a later segment. About 20 minutes later, I received a follow-up text asking if I was still interested. I responded with a couple of questions on whether they would be receptive to a negative review if I am dissatisfied with the product. And the response was that if I liked the product, they would very much appreciate my 5-star rating as they were receptive to a feedback. At this point, I decided to give this product a try irrespective of the prospects on refund. And I did. I'm quite impressed by the quality of this product. The charging case is heavy and resembles that of an AirPods. The pods are magnetically secured in the case, which has a micro USB charging slot. Although I found the sound quality to be above average, and this is probably due to the design that does not offer a secure fit. Do not expect a passive noise cancellation with this. Some of you may find this unattractive given the hump and the odd overhang for individuals with smaller earlobes. But for a price of $35, we must neither have high expectations or complaints. Keeping in mind that the looks and fit can be subjective, I would give this 3.5 stars. Following my first impressions, I sent out a message showing my appreciation and that I would leave a review once I spent enough time with the product. I was given 2 options for receiving the refund, a gift card and PayPal. A couple of days later, I left a review on Amazon which is still under process and could take several days. So that was my experience with Seden and their product. Now let's move to pranks and their wireless headphone. This experience was rather unpleasant and had a different tone to it. The instructions were quite similar but had one extra clause. The order must not be cancelled or returned at any point, and if you do, then the PayPal payment would be disputed. I then left a message asking about a return if I was unhappy. A human took over the bot and I quote, "You are getting it for free. Throw it out. We can't refund because that would cause a double refund." As blunt as this was, it made total sense. But my follow-up question made sense too, and I asked if a negative review would fetch me a refund and they shut the door. Sent a few texts after and got no response. So that was pranks. We will now take a step back and look at Morefit and their smartwatch. Morefit had a slightly different approach. They required me to provide my Amazon and PayPal account details to proceed. I refused to give out the details at that stage, but they remained adamant about it. Meanwhile, I asked if I was expected to give a 5-star review. They responded saying they needed one, which led me to my next question on whether I could leave a negative review and still be eligible for a refund. And this is what I got in response. No, sorry, we cannot work. After this, they refused to direct me to the product, but I got it anyway. Contrary to the tone over text, the watch is surprisingly impressive for a price of $40. It comes with a silicone strap and a 38mm dial. But here is a small catch. The watch has thick bezels and a low-resolution screen that occupies the center. The touch interface is only at the bottom on the chin with a single and a long press function. I would classify this as a fitness tracker more than a smartwatch. Now, for the most of you, this may not meet the expectation of a smartwatch, considering that there are a few available with added functions for the same price range. I will give this a 3.5 star too. That was my experience with these campaigns, and you did notice how they varied across the board. Let's move to the next stage. When I first noticed these ads, I created an outline about my narrative that these companies are incentivizing users to leave a positive review for a product that doesn't deserve it. But purchasing these products sort of defeated that. But do not quote me on that. This narrative would still hold good for many campaigns that are creating a pseudo value for their products. It just hasn't come to my radar for the purpose of this video. Companies drive these campaigns to promote their product and boost sales, Amazon being their only retail channel. Given that shoppers' purchases are based on reviews, a 5-star rating will improve their ranking and increase brand recognition. A product tester is expected to leave a positive review but not a negative one. A tester's pursuit for a refund leaves behind a marketplace with a skewed data and a pool that's missing all the negative bit. Also, I want to mention Amazon's policy, which does not favor such reviews. If it comes to Amazon's attention, the seller and you will risk having your account cancelled. A handful number of companies host these campaigns under a different name to avoid detection from Amazon, which has algorithms in place to fight this. That was the case with Seden representing Beben. There was also a page Beko representing another model of Beben Wireless Earbuds. A quick Google search on both these names returns no results. They just exist as social media pages. The earbud model of Beben has over 2,200 reviews on Amazon. The tech that we saw earlier have 881 and 114 reviews. Also, I noticed that Beben models bear resemblance to two models of another brand, Falvedi. They are probably sister companies sharing the same technology. I wouldn't tag this as a scam, but it is ethically incorrect to mislead the community. If you're a shopper looking for cheap tech such as these, then do your due diligence before placing the order so that you don't have to initiate a return and strain the system. As far as refunds are concerned, you must know that PayPal refunds can be subject to some risk like hacking or future disputes. Seden offered to refund through a gift card, but I don't think that is an option with most. Axia is value in Greek, and my videos are meant to showcase real value in products and concepts. This channel is now a month old, and I found this topic to be compelling because this is exactly the kind of value we aren't looking for. If you found this video helpful, please like and share for we can spread some awareness and make Amazon Marketplace a credible one. If you'd like to see more such videos, subscribe and stay tuned.